And with yet more import restrictions on the horizon from Washington, this time in the name of America's national security, the lines are being blurred between issues of geopolitics and trade. South Korea, a key U.S. ally, faces the prospect of tariffs tougher than those on other U.S. partners, which raises some questions about what the Trump administration is trying to do. Our Cha Sang-mi takes a closer look.
The United States' ever stronger trade protection policies are causing concern for its trading partners, and South Korea, considered a strong ally of the U.S., is no exception. The U.S. has been using a variety of tactics to restrict imports, from anti-dumping rules to recent safeguard measures against Korean-made steel and washing machines. And with the recent thaw in relations between the two Koreas, some say too much pressure on trade may hurt mutual cooperation on security.
Theoretically, the national security and trade issues should be separate, but the Trump administration's policies demonstrate that the national security issue impacts the trade issue.
The expert says Seoul and Washington do not see the links between the two issues in the same way. Another expert says trade and national security are two sides of the same coin, and that President Trump may be trying to kill two birds with one stone by restricting imports from South Korea.
U.S. government or Mr. Trump is considering solution altogether the North Korea's nuclear threat problems and South Korea's trade surplus, continuous trade surplus against the United States in a single shot.
The expert says the true intentions of the U.S. are revealed in the import restrictions Washington continuously imposes on Seoul. Taking into account the U.S. trade deficit with South Korea is nowhere near the size of its deficit with Japan and China. And it all comes back to the KORUS FTA, a 6-year-old trade deal between Seoul and Washington. Experts say that taking into account Trump's remarks about withdrawing the United States from the agreement back in September and difficulties cooperating in terms of renegotiation, the economic pressure could grow in the future. Cha Sang-mi, Arirang News.